Welcome to the Out There Show. 7 stories about aliens ruling the world. Number 7. The War for Earth's Soul. The Drakethar arrived with one goal: complete domination. They were a brutal warrior race who saw Earth as the next in a long line of conquered planets. Humanity, vastly outgunned, had no chance in open combat. The Drakethar ruled through fear, enslaving humans and using Earth's resources to fuel their empire. But Earth had its own secret, an ancient, dormant power hidden deep in the planet's core, a power the Drakethar sought to control. Humans, led by a small group of mystics who had long known of this energy, waged a desperate guerrilla war, not just for freedom, but for the soul of their planet. If they could awaken the Earth's power, they might have a chance to overthrow their alien rulers and reclaim their world. But time was running out, and the Drakethar's hold was tightening. Number 6. The Rule of the Benevolent Invaders. The Zeniths, a deeply philosophical and technologically advanced species, saw themselves as the saviors of Earth. They arrived to save humans from themselves, bringing an era of enforced peace and justice. They dismantled all weapons, abolished borders, and rewrote laws to ensure fairness. Crime rates dropped to zero under their surveillance, and every human need was met. However, their version of justice was absolute. Every small offense, from lying to petty theft, was punished harshly. Freedom of speech was curtailed to prevent dissent, and every action was monitored. Humans became paranoid, living under the constant eye of their benevolent rulers. Some found solace in the order the Zeniths provided, but others dreamed of rebellion, even if it meant returning to a more dangerous, chaotic world. Number 5. The Genetic Experiment. The Zarkiths, masters of genetic engineering, saw Earth as the perfect petri dish for their experiments. Upon arrival, they didn't just conquer humans, they altered them. The Zarkiths began rewriting human DNA, blending it with their own, creating hybrid species designed for different purposes, enhanced humans for labor, thinkers for intellectual tasks, and subspecies for entertainment. As generations passed, humans became unrecognizable to their ancestors. Entire cities were populated by beings who no longer knew what it meant to be human. Some had wings, others possessed incredible strength, but at what cost? A few of the original humans remained in hiding, untouched by the alien experiments, struggling to preserve the essence of humanity. They fought not just for survival but for the soul of the human race, resisting the temptation to become something better at the expense of their identity. Number 4. The Galactic Zoo. In this reality, humans were nothing more than exhibits in a grand galactic zoo. The Vexians, a species that thrived on intellectual superiority, viewed Earth as a primitive world. Instead of destroying the planet, they decided to preserve humanity like an endangered species, enclosing all of Earth in an invisible dome. The Vexians visited to observe human behaviors, marveling at their emotions, conflicts, and strange customs. Humans lived unaware that they were on display, but some began to notice strange occurrences, floating orbs watching from the sky, moments where time seemed to freeze, as if an invisible hand was tweaking reality. When a small group of scientists discovered the truth, they had to decide whether to attempt escape or continue the farce, living as performers for the alien elite. Could they find a way to break the dome and reclaim their autonomy, or were they destined to remain in this cosmic exhibit forever? Number 3. The Hive Mind Control. The Chrysalians, an insectoid species from a distant star system, ruled Earth with a singular objective: efficiency. They viewed individualism as inefficient and chaos-inducing. Upon arrival, they immediately imposed a collective consciousness on humanity. The human brain was rewired to join the hive mind, erasing personal thoughts and memories. Everyone worked toward a singular goal: maximizing resources for the alien overlords. While the planet's infrastructure flourished, cities became perfect models of efficiency, and pollution was eradicated. The cost was devastating. The concept of love, family, friendship, and even identity dissolved. A few humans, shielded by genetic mutations, retained their independence and fought to free the world from the alien consciousness. But how do you liberate a species that no longer remembers what freedom is? Number 2. The Utopian Lie. When the aviolans arrived, they promised peace and prosperity. Their technology eradicated hunger, disease, and poverty in a matter of years. Cities glistened with crystal towers, and humans lived longer, healthier lives. There were no wars, no conflicts. Earth had become a utopia, but at a cost. Creativity and individuality began to fade. The aviolans were masters of harmony, and in their quest for a perfect society, they erased chaos, unpredictability, and emotional extremes. Art, music, and literature became uniform, lacking depth. Humans lived perfect lives, but they were no longer driven by passions or dreams. Beneath the surface, humanity felt an unsettling emptiness. Some began to rebel, seeking the messy, unpredictable life they once had, even if it meant losing the aviolans' gifts. Number 1. The silent occupation. It started with a whisper in the night sky, an eerie glow that settled over Earth without a single weapon fired. The Zithrans, an ancient alien race, took control silently. They didn't conquer by force, they manipulated Earth's resources, technology, and communications networks with an invisible hand. Governments still existed, but they were mere puppets. Humans continued their lives as usual, but every major decision, from politics to economy, was subtly directed by the Zithrans. People lived in a world where their freedom was an illusion, constantly questioning whether their thoughts were their own. Human resistance formed in underground movements, trying to break free from the invisible chains, but the Zithrans anticipated every move. They had been watching humanity for centuries, learning every strength and weakness. The worst part was, the average person didn't even know they were enslaved. Thanks for watching. Now please like, subscribe and share for more of the Out There Show. And please check out our store. The link is under the video and user right corner of our channel.